make here, and it's good to hang out.
Welcome. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have some new stuff going on. I have subtitles. Oh, this is weird. Okay, well, we have subtitles now. We have captioning for the stream, and if you don't like it, I can like turn it off at any moment. But it will keep going just because. So yeah, it's Monday, and we're gonna be going into some details here about what I'm planning to do with my backlog. Because I've brought this up like many times. I've been talking about my backlog every single stream. I want to get rid of it. I want to start working at it. I want to like chip away at it, like a freaking Minecraft project. The entire plan here is to boil it down to single player experience, or at least like partially single player or co-op experiences that I should be doing, which I haven't been doing as much as I would like. And the realization actually came when I was playing the last season of Fortnite. So not this one, but the one before. I was like, man, you know what? I keep playing this game, even though I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. And even worse, I'm paying for the things that I'm accomplishing, right? It's like I'm paying for it, then I have to accomplish it as well. So in a way, it's got me thinking about like, what do I want to do? What do I do about this? So I have a bunch of games sitting in my Steam library. I'm not playing them. These are like mostly games that I can play in like either a weekend or something, but I'm not. So in a way, I need to find a formula that'll help me do this. In a way, it will help me put things in perspective. Like these games I want to get my hands on, and these I don't. So I started working on something that might be interesting to some other people as well. But let me just see it. So if I go here, I credited the person making this, but I also put their original posts from Reddit up here. So they devised the way to make a list of games that like give you a sort of quality number that you can rank your games at, depending on how important it is to you and how many points it's getting according to the playtime that it is requiring. So let's say a game is 40 hours long and it's like up there as priority number 5 for you, or like number 1 rather. As you can see, like down at the bottom, there's a thing that mentions how much it's worth to you. So in layman's terms, it's gonna give it a score. If it's long, but it's like on your must play list, it will probably give it less points. If it's less time that it needs, it's gonna give it more points. Now, some people enjoy games that are longer. Some people enjoy them even if they're a bit smaller. But here's the thing. I get burned out on games so fast. And like I want to find a way to do this, whereas if I have a long game, let's say like a Witcher 3, that might not be long for other people, but for me it kind of is. So what I want to do is make a list so that when I sort it, it will say, okay, this game is like a priority game for you because you like this genre, and the playtime is not that much, and you should put this in between some long session of a game. Let's say I'm playing something during the week. I want to like give it a break during the weekend. I can do that with said game if I'm not engaged in multiplayer or co-op games. Because lately I've been into Dark Tide and also been into other co-op shooters, but one of them that came up recently, which was from the last stream on Saturday, it was a game called Aliens Fireteam Elite. It's like a third-person shooter. It's a wave-based thing. You do like a story thing. It's a set piece, but still you're playing through a mission where you have like wave-based defenses. So it's pretty much different maps that you're playing on and just doing it with your friends, and it's a lot of fun. So I want to have those types of games sprinkled in there as well. But this entire idea of breaking down the backlog is going to be interesting because I want to make spreadsheets of it as well, in a way where you have some graphics, right? So if you have this data of your game, you can put it into stats. And if you have the stats, you can have some graphics with that. So that will be good. So simply put, these games get a points total that will like value them at the top. So the less playtime it has and the more priority it has from you, the better it will score on the total points. So you could be like, oh man, okay, so this game with a lot of points is this worth, but if it's 20 hours, I get 190 points out of that. So this is like a value system that you could hide. What I'm planning on doing with this once the list gets going Hey, what's up? Hey, Loki, welcome. Hello. Yeah, we're going big brain here. I'm gonna try and do this legitimately. Like, I really want to give you an introspective to, or like a sights on what I'm trying to do here with this entire backlog thing, because I've been talking out of my ass for the entire last month about taking this on. But it's such a ginormous task, and like sometimes you're not just gonna have a game that is not finished, even though like it might be really short and it might be really good. I didn't get to finish it because something came up. I can put it in here, give it like a lighting of orange colors. But let's say I don't want to play this game. I can be like, I'm retiring this. This is done. Don't even look at the red anymore. Yellow is still like on the verge of, do I want to play this? And yeah, I have consoles set up here. I'm also thinking about adding some PS3 options in there because I have like stupid games like Math Hazard game, whatever, from like the PlayStation 2, no, PlayStation 3 era. What did it go like? Ask me in a week. Ask me in a week. I don't care. Math Hazard, Xbox 360 game, also a PS3 game, but this was freaking ridiculous, man. This was just a stupid game. But yeah, I have these types of games that I never finished, but I want to play them because they're stupid as all hell. Do we have audio? Do I have audio? Are we hearing this? You guys have audio? Because I don't. Apparently there's no audio. Either way, it's a game that is aware of itself that it's a game. And the protagonist knows, and they're like setting this up as like a Doom clone, then they're setting it up as like a freaking Bond movie, and then it's like a freaking hack and slash. So it's a hilarious game, which I never got to finish, but I would want to try it out. If we go into the list that we have here, this is a placeholder list that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to put everything on PC, and I'm going to start adding my own games and the playtime added towards it as well. Now, I'm just mostly going to discuss this and like go over how I want to do this, not do the entire list. That would take more than one stream, more than a week of streams. This is going to take a long time. If you see how many games that we have here, and even though like Deceive Inc. is a multiplayer game and it is not set up to be on the Backlog website, so the howlongtobeat.com is the one where Google gets this information from for like, oh, how long does it take to beat this game? Well, this is the website that provides that. So the howlongtobeat.com is the freaking website that will provide you with the hours that you're going to need to know how long, for example, finishing Deep Rock Galactic is going to take. Apparently, it's going to take 113 hours and a half. Okay, that is quite a long time to be playing a game. But still, there are games that are way longer. For example, Defiance. I have no idea. Is this the freaking MMO based on the TV show? It totally is. This was an MMO, technically. So, apparently you can finish that in 259 hours. I thought this game was defunct, but I have it, and I have absolutely no idea if you can still play this. Either way, it is there, but like some games I'm gonna totally occlude, because if they're like an MMO, I'm not gonna put it on there because it's an MMO. When does an MMO end? Unless it gets taken offline, right? That's the whole point of MMOs. So those wouldn't be on there. But games like Death Stranding Director's Cut, did I finish Death Stranding? No. Do I feel bad about it? Yes, because I got pretty far into that game on PS4 when I was playing it on stream back in 2018, 2020. 2018, that game wasn't out yet. But yeah, you know what I mean. So the entire point is to take this all into account. So the way I would do it, I would start by putting everything on unplayed, then getting rid of all the names here, right? So you could see like this. Okay, so High on Life. I started playing that. It is unfinished. I can continue playing that. So if we want to know how long it is to beat High on Life, you would go in here, right? It says main story and extra. Now, completionist is not what I'm going to go for. That'd be insanity. You can't do that. You simply cannot do that with your backlog. If you're going to do that, you're going to become a zombie. Nobody's going to know you. You might end up dying in your freaking chair after, like behind your computer, and nobody would know. That's what completionist means if you're going to do that with your backlog. Don't do that. So in worst cases, you might want to go for like main and extra. Let's say you want to like figure out some stuff, or you don't want to rush the thing. So then I would suggest you go with main and extra. So in this case, I would have to go in here and type like, if that's 12.5 hours, I would be 12 and like this. I know it's weird that I'm typing like 12.3, but it's because of the notation that I wanted here that I did that. So that's what it means. But either way, we're going to have to go through this entire list doing that. Now, you might think that is tedious and boring, but I have good news for you. Since all the explanation is out of the way, I will play some music for you. If you don't mind music. And the music shouldn't be too loud. Shouldn't be too bothersome. It is, it won't be available in the VOD. I can tell you that much. So if you're going to be watching this afterwards, you can put on some of your own music, but there you go. So now the entire thing is empty. We have no game names, right? If we put all of these on PC, then we can afterwards set these in a different way. So the way I'm going to do this is using the website, howlongtobeat.com, and providing the hours that we get by importing our games list from Steam. This is my games list, right? And like, there are games that I really appreciate. I really like the games, like Deep Rock Galactic. I actually enjoy that. That is some wave defense, digging together, finding loot, and, maximizing efficiency. It's kind of like the opposite of freaking Helldivers, where Helldivers are just landing on top of the planet. This is like going inside of the planet, Something similar, but either way. What I'm trying to get at is, that is a game that I like. Although it will take very long, it will probably score pretty low on the score thing. So anyway, I'm trying to get the playthrough on playing right now to be somewhat, if I'm playing something, that it is somewhat pushed together. So the ideal games that I'm playing would be sitting together at some point. That is the entire idea here, right? So I don't know if this music is too much. I could be able to put up some philosophical shit if you want, but I was thinking this might be cool. Maybe it's a bit too much. I'm gonna screw Bass Jacker's derp and go for another song. Yeah, this should be good. If it plays, when it plays, if it wants to. All right, either way. The entire plan here is to make sure that my games list gets here somewhat realistically. There are games that I'm not going to be playing. But then again, there are games that I do want to play. And like going by the list that I have on Steam, this could potentially take a long time manually. Now, I'm not going to fully be able to automize it. But what I'm doing now is using How Long to Beat's import feature to get to my Steam library. So I can get a link in there as well. So let's say I have High on Life that I want to play. If you go here, right, I'm not going to purchase its DLC, so I'm just going to add it. But does it link to Steam? It does. So that's good. And you can always find out what it is. So technically, it'd be more interesting to put the link of the game in question into the text here. There, that is the link. Apply. So now it is a link. If I actually like hover over it, I see the box art. You see where I'm going with this? This is a serious thing. And I'm going to make this list, and at some point I'm going to share it with the community. I will share it so that people can use it and adjust it to their liking, to make a copy of it and then use it as they would, leading the games they want. But most of the work will be done in terms of like adding the hours of the game, right? So moving on, I will do this from here on out. I will start doing this with these games, right? So you go like to this one, you'll be like, oh, Aces and Adventures. So how high is that in my priority? That'd be like somewhere around 0. I am not going to play that game. So even though this is Aces of Adventures, I will I will try and get a link to it, like a proper link to it. Why would it give me like a disgusting link like that? Oh no, don't tell me I'm gonna have to start doing this every single time for the URL. Either way, so this is in my backlog, right? It is a card deck builder game, and I'm not really into it. But I can always, whenever I want, I can reach into my backlog and find that game and still play it. Even though I prioritize it at 0, it's black. It's turned off. We're not going to look at this. So this automatically has been retired. The playtime is 6 hours for main story, but if you want to do main and side, apparently it would be 15.5 hours. It is on PC. And then we will add the link that we just found. So now, this might get really therapeutic at some point, I believe. Maybe that's just me. But like, if I'm going to start adding these games, I might get a better look at how long, like this game is not going to grant me any points. At least I'm going to like try and devise a plan to figure out how much I've finished the game. If I finish the game, it will add those point totals to the amount of score that I got. So I will make a higher score system with this as well at some point. That is the entire plan. It's not going to be that easy probably because I don't know how to work with Google Sheets as much as I know how to work with Excel, but it should work out. So anyway, once we start adding these games in here, I'm going to be able to keep track of which games you finished. It will grant you a total points amount, and then that points amount will go into a pool that will determine how high ranking you are for like being a completionist of your backlog. Just butchering that backlog, that is the entire plan here. And if this thing is going to aid us in that, that's even better. So having no overview is a no man's game. Like you don't win by doing that. You're not going to finish anything in your backlog like that. You're just going to feel bummed out. And even though this might be a lot more strict, I think it will help you. You don't have to go over saying like, oh, now I have to finish this. No, just pick something you like, start playing it. If you're not playing it, retire. If you're like not going to finish that, then you're like, good. Nobody's forcing you to finish every single game. You're going to have to be lenient with this. You're going to have to like start striking them down, you know? You're going to have to find a way to maximize your time. And that is going to only happen if you choose to kill some of your darlings, I guess. Isn't that how they say it? Either way, I'm going to make sure that we start putting these games in there. And now I need to find a way to like the Adventures of Shuggy. I have absolutely no idea. Shuggy, okay. Zombies help him clear. This seems like a... You want to see your emote? Hell yeah. Show me the emote. Where's my music, by the way? Why is this not working again? Why? Why must you resist working for me? Are you posting it in the Discord? Is it like a private message? Okay, in the meantime, I'll try and start some more music, if you will. Did I shuffle this? Can I shuffle this entire playlist? Shuffle play. I think we might be getting better hits like that. Can I share it in Discord? Yeah, go for it. Why not? You want to like share it publicly? Yeah, you can. Fine. Fine. How's that music? Is that good? Oh, art. There it is. Okay, I found where you're posting it. So I'll stick to it for now. Yes, that's the question. You could put it in your art section. That's good. So, about this game, I have absolutely no idea. So how will we find out? We will just go to freaking Steam. It's a side scroller. How well do I feel about these? Not as bad as Aces and Adventures. Aces and Adventures might be good. I just don't know, you know? Like, I recently got this thanks to the Humble Bundle. It might be good, but when I see this, when I see this, I'm not that intrigued. Although, although, okay, this seems like it's more than the regular card game. And this seems interesting. Okay, unplayed. See, this is where I'm going bad with this entire plan. This is not how it's supposed to go. Okay, if you're not sure, don't go into it. But like, this is an Ace Adventures deck building RPG with a poker powered combat. Crafting your deck, combining poker hands with powerful. Okay, man. Okay, you've piqued my interest. So maybe we'll put it on 4. Do we put it on 4? Do we try this? We should try this. This is the worst. Okay, why did we do this again? Anyway, I should have been looking into this. All right. So, Shuggy. Shuggy seems like it's a platformer in the veins of Super Meat Boy. Seems fun. And again, it would like fall under the same theory for this here. I think this question mark can go. I have no idea why it's linking so much, but if I just do this, we get a Shuggy. Okay. So now we just type in the Adventures of Shuggy, right? Add the link. Apply. Yeah, there it is. So, how high up do you think Shuggy hits for me? The aesthetics don't really jive with me that well. I'm just gonna put it at 4. See, I'm gonna be doing this for like the rest of my life if I want to get this freaking backlog going. Yeah. So there we go. That's 2 games out of a list of probably close to 600, man. Aeronautics Imperialist Flight Command. Maybe this is gonna be a good example. Okay. What is this game? I have this game in my library. Steam, explain yourself. Take the disguise, guide your Imperial Navy or squadron to victory and experience. Oh, nice! The bless emote is alive. I love it. You guys. Oh my god, it's already live in chat as well. What the hell have you done? That is brilliant. Awesome. I love it. That looks so good. Sweet. That came out really nice. Thank you so much, Seraph. Yeah, I like it. Reference picture, yeah. All right, that is really good. So, did you combine the shading? Thank you. Okay, you can leave it there if you want. Like, if you remove it, it's probably gonna pop out of chat as well. I like it a lot. It's good. It's kind of cool that you're just able to do that. Okay, I'm really glad with the new emote. It seems like you've combined the line shading with the actual shading, like the regular flat planar shading. So, turn to desperate dogfights, take aerial combat game. So this is a strategic aerial combat game. Right? That's what it says to me right now. I'm gonna go with flat out no. This will be retired immediately. I'm so sorry. Like there might be something in here, but I'm gonna have to be thorough. I'm gonna have to end this. This needs to go. This needs to happen. So this game is going. It was measured at 5 hours main story. There's nothing side about it. You know what? I don't care. It's on PC. It's retired. It's gone. Next. After image. I have absolutely. Oh yes, I know what this is. This is a side-scrolling Metroidvania type Souls-like side-scroller. Do I know my games? I think I do. I don't know. Do we go for the description on Steam? Afterimage is a hand-drawn 2D action adventure that emphasizes fast-paced combat with diversified character builds, non-linear levels, and a gripping story set in the ruins of a fantasy world. I mean, god damn, that good. That look good. Okay, that looks really good. Like, we've seen some fellow streamers playing this game live before. So here's the thing. What do we do with this? What do I do with this? 34 hours. Okay, I'm gonna fill it in. It's gonna be 34 hours, and it is. How far is it up the list? Like, I think it would be a 3. Like, it's not gonna be a 4. It's not gonna be a 4. It's not as like Aces and Adventures, you know. So there we go. That's a PC game that we have, and it is no, it's not unfinished. It's unplayed, and this one is unfinished. So I should correct this. So we have unfinished, unplayed, retired, and then unplayed. Right? So this is unplayed. Now we put the name in after image in one word. Then we take the link here. We just copy this bit, right click it, insert link. There we go. There should be a way to automize this, I bet. Like, how do you make sure that you get the links and everything too? Like, does How Long to Beat have an API that we can use? Submit stats. I don't think so. I don't think they publicly allow for, you know, this stuff. This data would be really handy. Although, you know, they do have, like, if you look on howlongtobeat.com, technically, let me just go here real quick. Where's my profile? How do I get to my profile? God damn it. Here. This is my profile, right? I started like playing some games, but not like all of them that I put in there. I put some in there from like way before. Shit, which one can I take? Backlog replays got completed. Maybe in here we'll find some games like Left 4 Dead 2, Half-Life 2, Dishonored 2. These are games that, you know, don't really matter anymore because I did finish them. But I want to have them in the list just for being complete, you know? It's going to pull everything from Steam for us. And I'm just going to keep adding them. And if I know that I've completed them, I'll put them in there. Also, I'm going to do the same for Xbox and PlayStation, by the way. On PlayStation, you have a bunch of websites like psnprofiles.com that actually allow you to pull in some data, like how much you've completed a particular game. For some reason, I have games that end on 2 that I love a lot, apparently. Assassin's Creed 2, Infamous 2, Modern Warfare 2. I have S-ranked these games. And you can't tell because my cam is on there. But if I put cam away, you can see my S ranking right next to it. Right? So it is quite robust in a way that you can pull this information from multiple ways. I'm gonna do that for myself, obviously. Once the list is complete, do with it as you want. Right? I will put it in our Discord. I'll make it available for the subscribers. And then you'll be able to pull it. Go through the list, delete a line that you do not own. If you have the game, delete it. You know, you can put it alphabetically and everything. You're going to be able to sort this stuff. You know? So it's all good. It's good. It's going to work. I trust in the system. So we have Afterimage. We've put it in here. It is ranked at 3. It is 34 hours long if you want to do main and sides. Don't go for completionist. Don't do this to yourself. You will hurt yourself in the long run. You won't be able to do the actual games that you want, right? So if you do completionist for each game, that's going to take a long time. You might want to like fill in the numbers for like priority number 1. This game is really close to my heart. I want to play this game completely through. Then you can take this number for yourself. Yeah, but you're going to have to check on that for yourself. I'm going to take the main and the sides. I'm going to put them all in here according to each game, right? All right, so Afterimage is done. We have it in here. It has the scoring and points and everything. So I'm going to close this tab now. Agents of Mayhem. I've played 6 hours and 27 minutes of this. And the how long to beat time is also dependent on all styles. This is like a number that is right at the end of howlongtobeat.com. This combines multiple this is going to take multiple play styles and combine them and take the average. So if you just do main story, if you do main plus science and completionist, put them all together, divide it by 3, you'll end up with 25 hours. Which you know, that number does not correlate to anything, if you ask me. So we're not going to take those numbers. So now we have the link. And it's as easy as, because if I take this link here, for example, copy link address, I think it's going to be exactly the long link here, right? Yeah, it is. So we don't want that. So we will always technically have to change the link. Okay, so Pages of Mayhem, 26 hours. Is that on my priority list? I actually like this. So maybe I'll put it on 2. I should be able to finish this at some point, right? It's unfinished. Now, this might be controversial. But if this is controversial to you, think about this. They made Agents of Mayhem right after Saints Row 4, right? And it kind of backfired for them. Because everybody was like, hey, is this the next installment of Saints Row? Yeah, no, yeah, maybe. And then they started using the fleur-de-lis logo at the bottom here, as you can tell. And everybody was even more confused. So it was supposed to be like a parallel universe where Johnny Gat here is a freaking superhero or whatever. It is in a way a spin-off universe of Saints Row, and I think it played quite well, actually. It's a very arcadey game, and I enjoyed it. So that's why it's going up with the priority level number 2 for me. I want to finish that at some point. And I'm going to also keep track of the hour and time that it needed for me to finish those games. But for now, I'm going to put the estimated hours here in the middle, and that will make sure that you get a total of points depending on the priority you've chosen for yourself. Okay? So that is done. Next one up is Aim Lab. Now, Aim Lab is not necessarily a game. It is a sport. If you're good with mouse and keyboard, you probably know what Aim Lab is. Aim Lab is the application, let's call it, game that helps you fine-tune your mouse sensitivities, right, to your liking, and really hone in on getting to aim down to either clusters or like spread out wide targets and moving targets. You can train on a bunch of stuff in that. Now, Alan Wake American Nightmare, that one I've never played, but I should. Why should I play this? I know why I should play this, because I finished the first game. So what we'll do here is go with Alan Wake. Yeah, we finished this. Finished it. Where did I finish this? I finished this on... I think I finished this on PC. I'm pretty sure I did. Or not, because it's not in here. Why is it not in here? Where did I finish Alan Wake? Did I finish it on like the friggin'... Did I finish it on PS3 or Xbox 360? I must have finished it on Xbox 360 then. Crap, it's not in here. Okay, add another. Xbox 360. I know there's a remaster of it, but I don't think that's gonna float my boat. That's not the new one, right? Which one? Alan Wake 2? Grass green. You don't like that? Is that a bit too much? I thought, like, that's it. We finished it. We're good. So Xbox 360, what color do we give this then? Because everything is taken already. We take another shade of green? Grass green. Is this what you mean? And it can stay black text, and then we'll put this like in between here. And then we'll add another item. We'll make a darker blue, I guess. It'll be like white text. Is that gonna work? PS3. Let's try that again. Yeah, that looks good. Ah, look good. There, PC, PS3, PS4, Switch, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series. I could just... Yeah, Series seems so weird. It should be grass screen. Yeah, we did it. We did it. At Xbox One should be white. Is that what you're saying? No, the second Alan Wake I haven't purchased yet. I do not own that. Oh, apply to all. Fine. This can go away. Okay, here we go. So I'm guessing I finished this on the 360. Where was this in my priority list? Boy, oh boy, I actually don't know. I wasn't too keen on finishing it, but I ended up finishing it anyway. No, not really. Alan Wake. I do own it. Okay. All right. Can I search here in this list? Find game. Alan Wake. Dude, I finished this. 5 hours and 6. Okay. Hold on. Alan Wake. How long did it take for us? Yeah, I did not finish this game. I'm on PC. It is unfinished. Brilliant. Just freaking brilliant, man. Yeah, that's it. We did not finish this game. Yeah, just, gotta be honest with yourself sometimes. Did you finish it? No, I did not. Wow, this game is like 319. Wow, did they start this website at around the 360 era? That wouldn't surprise me, actually. It says completed. Wait, did it? Hold on. You mean here in my Steam thingy? Yeah, but I only have like portion of the achievements, and the hours played is totally not up to the main story hours here. No, the other page. Which other page? Yeah, here? You mean this one? Good catch. That is a good catch. You're right. I did not finish this. So it is part of the backlog still. God damn it. In pink? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure. I did not finish this. Either way. So I clearly did not finish it. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. I must have gotten tired of it. Either way, here's Alan Wake. American Nightmare. And that is unplayed. I know that for sure. What just happened? Oh no, 2 redeems in 1? We can't do that. Oh no. That's gonna crash everything. So, yeah, I've been going over some games that I own, which I have never gotten around to finishing. So I'm gonna do this in a way as therapeutics. To actually start playing the games that I haven't finished. Like, these orange ones are like begging for my attention right now. You know? If I break the stream with a fart, my work here will be done. Yeah, I bet. That'll be the day, though. Oh my god. Imagine. It wouldn't, like, surprise me either. Because, yeah. Just the way that this streaming computer is handling everything. It's been quite funny. But yeah, so let's go. Let's continue with this. We're gonna have to make sure that we start listing all these games that the importer from howlongtobeat.com has provided us, and I'm like nowhere near the middle. Nowhere. There's 600 games I need to go through. Right? So I'm talking about the games and reminiscing is not helping right now. But I'm gonna do
my best, you know? Really? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're thinking big brain style now. It's all good. But yeah, easiest thing to do here. Yes, that was Serafia. She has all the points. I'm gonna like start going through them a bit faster. It's nice to reminisce about some games that maybe
most things I'm gonna be doing is actually like looking through the examples, because if I don't recognize a game by its name, I'm gonna have to like look it up. Either way, I'm deciding to put links into each of these. Why? It's also cool to like just hover over it. Like, oh yeah, remember the box art cover? Yeah, that's right. See? Well, that's what makes it kind of cool. I appreciate the points that you spent there, both of you, by the way. But the one that cost you a lot is the fat reverb, and then you had the hello there. But you know what? I'll play a little track for you because that happened. Because you wasted all your points, you know. Yeah, Ages of Mayhem is fun. You're right. Here you go. This one's for you. Okay. That is also the freaking... Every single time I'm going to cross one of these games off of this list, it's going to go like nude nude. I swear. Iconic. I bet. But yeah, so... Continuing with the list, this is serious business. We need to fill in the hours here. 4.5 hours, that has been done already. So I'm going to copy the link here. After, Mitch, get out of my face. No, go away. No, Alan Wake. All right, there we go. Pingu is serious business. I know, right? I know. And this as well. This is very serious. So yeah, can you see me doing this for like weeks? Oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? But yeah, Alien Isolation, good game. Never finished it probably. What does it say? 3 hours and 5 minutes, and then I shat my pants. That's what happened. All right, copy here. I don't know what's going on with the lyrics in this song. Gonna ignore it. All right, insert link. Did it work? God damn it, Google. It didn't work. Now it worked. Okay. So in terms of hours, we're talking about 2 and 3. 22 hours and a half. This is played unfinished on PC. So since I'm going through PC, this is going to be the easiest. I know I added High on Life over there because it's like still on Game Pass. Should we make that a separate category? I should make that a separate category. Yeah, I'm going to add that category. This is going to sound stupid, but I think it makes sense. What color is Game Pass? It's like the flashiest green you've ever seen, I think. Although, maybe I shouldn't do that. Game Pass. Is it written like a singular word? Or is it like this? Is it like this? Yeah, this one works. All is green. All is green. Maybe this type of green. And then make the text black? No, this does not work, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this one works. This is fine. Yeah, this is the Xbox screen. Look at that. And we're going to put it way up top. Yes, apply to all, please. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so these are on PC, and then some games will be on Xbox Game Pass. You might want to put that in there as well while you're playing them. So interesting. And maybe I can make something where like if you finish the game on Game Pass, you will get extra bonuses to your score. How awesome would that be? That'd be so cool that you actually like you did this. You accomplished finishing a game on Game Pass. That'd be cool. You got more points for that. So PC would never finished it is 22 hours and a half. Hours points deducted minus 12. So it's 22 hours, but it's not up there, you think? It is up there. Okay. Why is this not like if I do 20 hours minus 6? So it's too long. It's too long. That's why it's doing that. Okay. Wait. What happened? 22:30. Okay. Right. So, moving on. And I do want to finish this. Why is this number one? Because I like this horror game. It's aliens. And it's horror. Why not? I should finish that at some point.
Oi.
The Signal, the Writer, the Remaster. I really don't care about any of this. And Alan Wake 2, I'm not even going to put it on the list. There we go. Afterimage, we went through that. We searched through here. All right. All right. Continuing on. Alien versus Predator. This game is pretty badass. Now, I don't think... Did this have a single player portion? It should have, right? Wait, is this the game that I'm thinking of? Maybe we should have YouTube on the ready here. I'm not sure. Oh god. No, that's not what I meant to do. Aliens versus Predator. Story trailer. Usually if you do that, there is a story trailer. Now the question is, why the sound isn't coming through? Well, either way, we'll just watch it without a freaking... Yeah, there is no freaking sound. There should be sound. Either way. Okay, it does have a story mode. Is this the one with the freaking nightclub dance? It might be that one. It might be that one. I'm not sure. Okay, either way, we're going to put it on there. That's a good game. Oops. So are you cataloging your games? Yes, very much so, Spirit. That is a good, keen observation. But this is with the goal of actually finishing them. So up until now, I've always said that I'll be taking a look at my backlog, but I've never approached it in this manner. Because I usually go like, oh yeah, I still need to finish this game. I'll get around to it. And then when I started, I never finished. So the idea here is to give ourselves points. So you have a total of points here at the right side of the spreadsheet. These points are generally combined between the deducted points per hour. So if you have more than 20 hours, you'll start getting deducted points. That will deduct the points from the priority as well. And this will give you like a total points calculation. Let's say Agents of Mayhem is 26 hours. And it is up there in terms of priority, but it is way too long, so we'll get points deducted. So this will give you a sort of weight. How good is this game? How much is this worth your time? Without really even going into scores. Like, oh, this game got a Metacritic of this. That doesn't even matter. Because those types of ratings for games doesn't usually work. Because that is a singular perspective of somebody playing a game. Okay, they might go into technical details and whatnot, but that doesn't apply to everything. Maybe the storytelling is funny to you. Like a good example would be right now, if you look at the Snow Day by the South Park game called Snow Day. That one, honestly, it's a pretty good game if you ask me. But from what I've seen, it's like a little bit of stupid fun hack and slash with the lads from South Park, and that seems like fun to me. But the reviews are kicking its ass. Because it's not as funny, it's not as daring as, you know, South Park used to be. But in today's day and age, you got to be careful, right? So, we have Aliens versus Predator. There. Now we can add this link in here that I've been holding on to. Now, I'm pretty sure that I did not finish this or play this on the PC. I played it for 23 minutes. This means it is still unfinished, even though I did play this like back on the PS3. Excuse me? Somebody claim no cussing? What do you mean? What happened? What did I miss? I swear, I have no idea what's going on. Did you... No, in South Park game. There's no cussing, really? Yeah, I don't know what it is about that game. It's just, to me, it feels like, you know, they're kind of undermining what it could be. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need to refresh here again. You don't know. Oh, I see. Yeah, you need to be careful nowadays, but that's not what I meant by that. What I mostly meant by that was actually like the fact that if you're gonna take on some kind of approach to making jokes where it's harming other people, not necessarily just, you know, the average news report that South Park usually laughs about, but like if it's gonna start hurting a set of people, then, you know, that's not gonna be good, and they're not gonna put that in there. So now it probably boiled down to little children having the time of their life and just cussing at each other, probably. All right, so I'm gonna try this again, see if it decides to work now. But either way, we did not finish this game. We played it on PC, and it usually takes about 12 hours. That is a pretty good game, and I actually like it. So this will net me a lot of points if I finish this game. You see where I'm going with this? Yes? So if we scroll a bit to the right, bop, 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 I have no idea what the song is, but it's pretty good. So you have 213 points for a game that only takes 12 hours to finish. And it's quite up there with my priority list because it's a first-person shooter, it's aliens, what's not to love, right? So we're going to put that in there. What do you do with the points? Well, the points technically on their own work as a weight system. So if you want to know if a game is worth your time, depending on your priority, if it meets your genre of choice, for example, then it would be higher up in the priority list, which will net it a bigger weight. So you should play it now. You should enjoy your time with it, and it will allow you to have more enjoyment because it's not that long either. So there are no points being deducted. Actually, it's the opposite. You're getting extra points for the amount of hours it takes. It's like a rating system, yes. But also, I will be able to use this to net you a total amount of points that is going to like score you in how well you've taken on your backlog. But that's like besides the point. That comes later. I like want to get the entire list of games that I own in here firstly, and then I'm even willing to share this with the community in Discord. I will make like a separate page for like subscribers if they want to like reach this. They can reach this and then make a copy for themselves and get their list in there as well. But yeah, for somebody that owns a lot of games, like most gamers on Steam probably, especially with like all the sales that happen all the time, you will notice that this will come in handy, right? I have no idea what this song is, so I'm gonna skip it though. It's been a bit too much. It's been a bit of too much bop bop, you know. There's something as too much bop bop. If it doesn't crash. All right. Next one up. So we have 12 hours. That is correct. If you're wondering where I'm getting the hours, it's the 12 hours that I marked here. Okay, eventually it starts playing the music, so that's good, I guess. Is it though? Man, it hasn't had this many problems before. I don't know what it is. Maybe, just maybe, it's just this. Me having my preview open. That's what I thought. Why are you crapping out, dude? I have no idea what it's doing. Well, now it's playing. I'm just gonna let it be. And this is the game that we're playing now. there we have it. Oh, it only takes 16 hours to actually like complete it with the side content and whatnot. That's good. Wait, isn't this called Elite? Why is it? Oh, this was the very first box art. This one's good. This. Is that Skrillex? that is so much like Skrillex. There we go. We are currently playing this. We have one of those games that we have in here that we're playing. 16. All right. Well, we like this a lot, actually. Huh? Nope. What is a nope for? What do you mean, nope? What's up? You mean the subtitles sometimes don't match what I'm trying to say here? That is possible. Alone in the Dark. This game, though. Yeah, I wish I could play this. Oh, no, don't paste it like that, dude. Paste it like regular plain-ass text, man. What are you doing? Yeah, this website clearly started building out their library like back in the 360 era for sure. Like all of these 360 games are like numbered in the hundreds, like under the 1,000 amount, you know? All right, there you go. Alone in the Dark 2018 or 2008. We have this at unfinished. Did I ever play this on PC though? I think it had some problems on PC. In order to play this on PC, you're gonna need to wait. Is this if this is supported by the Steam Deck? It's unsupported. God damn it. If you go into some of these games, by the way, you can go into like the community groups. Is it this one? People here like explain to you how to start this game up with the right frame rate and whatever. Activation failed, Windows 10. Entered the CD key. No, that's not gonna work. When I bought this game a year ago, it worked fine with the resolution fix at D3, D9, the LL file. But now when I start the game, the intro plays, but I never get access to the main menu because of everything. So this game. Oh yeah, it's a nope for the Skrillex. Yes, it is. It is currently. We are won by the pegboard nerds, which are also a good couple of people that make music. But yeah, I used to love this game for its like systemic world. This is a crazy game. So, it is unfinished. Will I ever want to play this? Yes, this is very much up there. Even though, like, it's going to take some work, I'm going to put it on priority 2. So, let's say unplayed. It is not unfinished, it is unplayed. We will one day give this a second chance, right? And, like, emulation for older games becomes better. Okay, the subtitles sometimes are really hilarious, though. It's kind of fitting, this music. Next up, American Fugitive. I am playing this. It is unfinished. It is unfinished, and I'm currently playing this on PC, indeed. I'm playing it through the Steam Deck. So, and technically it's a top-down game, so about 3 for priority makes sense to me. Right, we'll take this game key number. No. Here's the link. There we go. American Fugitive. Anything else I should add to that? No, not really. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Did I ever finish this? Oh, you would think would. I guess I didn't. Guess I didn't. All right. Fair enough. Unfinished. About 9 hours to finish this. Is this up my list? Well, kind of, but it's kind of old now too, so I will not give it too much love, as it were. And I will copy the link as well. Yeah, so this is the entire point of this whole thing. I mean, yeah, older games were kind of good. But the thing is, like, when they're a bit older, they're kind of archaic as well. It just depends on the game. Like, Alone in the Dark 2008 that I was going over earlier, that game, I swear, that game is amazing for its time. But then again, when the game came out, it was a buggy mess. And then now, when you try to run it on like a later Windows, that game doesn't run so well. And you need to find like fixes and whatnot. So, yeah, it is. Sometimes it's a bit on the bad side. Because like I really like this game. Like there you go. See, I can open every game that I want now and like find the details. Yeah, I would need to find out how to get this running, because it's not gonna run so well on PC unless you like fix the stuff. They don't patch things like GOG does. I bet if you would buy this game on GOG though, if it is on GOG.com. Alone in the Dark. Like, GOG games usually run immediately, but I don't think they have it. Yeah, they don't have it because they need a big-ass fix. That's the reason. Oh, there you go. Now we know. Oh yeah, you can probably tell with this list as well that older games will start appreciating your time more. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, I see a recent game in your list and it's almost 40 hours long. After Image? It's the side scroller. We haven't even gotten around to my Xbox games yet. I also realize now why we didn't have sound before, because I literally had the computer muted. That is so dumb. That is such a dumb thing to have. I just noticed it now while looking down. Yeah, this is the entire point, like having the time to find out which game really suits your needs at that moment, because you're going to be able to sort these, right? You're going to be able to like click this entire thing and they're going to be able to go to data. No, maybe it's view. God damn it, where is it? Format? Number, no. Data? I think it is in data. Create a filter, I think that's how it works. But you can also sort things. I'm just gonna have to look through the details again on how to do that. There's a way to sort stuff. That's literally why I'm using this. Data validation. Data connectors. Oh, right here. Sort range. And then A to Z or Z to A, right? You can do that. We're getting there somehow. This list is moving on, but yeah, I'm gonna have like 600 of these by the end of this entire thing. Can I kill the bosses over and over again? Is that right? That game allows you to kill the bosses over and over again? I did not know that. Animes APB Reloaded is dead. That was an MMO. Aperture Desk Job. We finished this. I can actually put this as in I finished it. Single player game that lasts only half an hour. Yeah, that is a good feeling. That is a super good feeling when a game appreciates your time. And when you can finish it that fast. But technically it was just a tech demo for the Steam Deck. No, you just die all the time. That's why it takes so long. That makes sense, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. There we go. So, this one is finished. We have finished this. Yes, good job. Is that too sore for your ass? I don't know. What colors do we have here? Replaying is yellow. Maybe replaying shouldn't even be like in the thing, but I don't know. They have unplayed, retired, unfinished, playing finished and then replaying, but finished is a bit too bright to me. Like, what the hell, dude? Can we reposition this to where it was? This is better. I think this is gonna be better. Yeah, this is much better. It is not as bright. Yeah, you still see it clearly. I'm just gonna apply this. Yeah, you still see it clearly. You still see it. It's just not as like, I'm gonna freaking blast your retinas out, you know? It's not that. Alright, so moving on with the list. We have a game that we finished! Brilliant! Which is not really a game, more like a tech demo. Thank you, Valve. Thank you for that. Aragami. I have finished this one as well. I have finished Aragami. Yes! And I actually did finish it on the Steam Deck as well. Hold on. Am I lying? Am I lying? Why do I only have 1 hour? How did I finish this game? Was it on the PS4? Okay, I must have finished it on the PS4. How do we know? We go here to the PlayStation, and we go Aragami. Shit. No way, dude. No way. Oh. I know where I finished this. I finished Aragami on the Switch. Please, gentlemen, ladies, never doubt me. I remember. Of course I finished it, yes. 10 hours and a half. Oh, okay, well, I definitely did not spend more than the story on this. This was up my alley. It wasn't like killer, but it was cool. Actually, it is a 1 for me. Why? It's stealth. Come on. It's a stealth game. We love that. All right. I'm going through all this trouble for everybody who's going to be able to use this list in the future. But yes, this is all like publicly available. I'll probably just put it on the Discord so everybody can use it. Not a fan of stealth? Oh, I see. Yeah, well, for you, this number would be different then. For you, this number would be somewhere a bit lower. Either 5 to 4, maybe 3 to 4. Depends on if you also like the story, right? But you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. But you can always use this list. Wow, this is the red for the Switch is kind of like, do you remember having a Switch and turning it on? Yeah, it's been a while. I'm going to be honest. All right, so we have that out of the way. Aragami 2. I have definitely not finished that. I do want to finish that, though. It is unfinished. I have it on PC, but I played most of it on Xbox, which is so weird. Unfinished, so I will continue this on PC. Aragami 2 takes about 26.5 hours. Guys, what have you done? Can't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna have to start playing this game more. By the way, if you're wondering why it's showing like 3 characters at once on that Tori gate, and I can't type apparently anymore. Aragami, and then 2 like that. It's because this game has co-op now. It has cooperative gameplay, which is kind of cool. And it was on Game Pass for the longest time. Yeah, it is co-op. But now it's not on Game Pass anymore. So, there you go. I wouldn't mind playing this game, actually. I love this game to death. Like, it is pure bliss when you're actually like going through the motions of like slicing people up in the shadows. And not getting caught, preferably. Arcade Paradise. What is this? Oh. This is unplayed. It is on PC. It takes a It takes a whopping 29.5 hours. But this is not like for me per se. Does that make sense? I don't know if I should be that harsh. I might like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna like. I think then Afterimage would be even lower for me, and this should be on 3. Right, Afterimage is something I wouldn't particularly like put myself to actually finishing. If that makes any sense. Yeah. We can play it together if you like want to purchase it on Steam as well. Yeah, so this thing doesn't have any right to be this big. So if I put this a bit here, then we can see the numbers for everything. So that is good. I do wonder why this one is that big. Doesn't need to be, technically. And like in the end, these will probably end up being hidden as well, and you'll see your actual score per game. Yeah, Arcade Paradise. It's a story-based simulator shop management game, right? And it is unplayed, 29 and a half hours. Let's get the link, shall we? This is the freaking game, man. Somebody should make a game that is literally this. I'm playing a game right now. It's called Backlog. But yeah, so as you can see, I have a bunch of unfinished. I'm currently playing one of the ones that we have pushed here on the list, but yeah. I mean, you could probably make a cool web crawler that does this for you with like Python or whatever, but I couldn't be asked. So I'm just going to do it manually. No, I am definitely not sending this to YouTube. This is not YouTube material, especially with the music that is going on right now. You know, I couldn't risk that because YouTube doesn't take too. Yeah, I'm not sending this to YouTube. I had to double check. Holy shit. Yeah, this does not send two audio lines. YouTube doesn't differentiate. I'm not gonna go into the details of it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's it's unplayed. I will probably want to play this at some point, just not now. You know. Arcadia Gothic 4. Holy shit. That is quite the game. 2010. No, that's not what I meant to do. Why is it written like this? There. Why the big A? Is that like a typo thing? Going to work in a game always feels weird to me. Yeah, well, to the point that it actually starts feeling good to you. Unplayed. When will we ever play this? Now that is a great question. Judging by the graphics. Oh, never mind. No, I did play this. I played this. Arcania is Gothic 4. Is that what you're telling me? This is unfinished. I have played this. Holy shit, I have played this. 21 hours. This was actually fun. This was like bad. This was like even worse than AA, I think. Man. How the developers have fallen. I mean, they made Alex as well, right? If you look at Spellbound, what else did they make? Wait. Fallen Seraph? Oh, I have that as well. Okay, but wait. Who made Gothic then? I mean, where can I search? Search. Where's my search functionality, dude? Nowhere? Okay. Gothic 1 is also in my library, but this was made by Piranha Bytes. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so that explains why Gothic 4 wasn't made by them. I own everything by Piranha Bytes. Holy shit. Wow, dude. That is a lot of games, and I don't even know what to do with it. Put them in a list and try and complete them. All right, I'm not... okay, I should skip looking at this for now. But okay, we know that Arcania is a thing. We have not finished it. It is 21 hours. I haven't played it, even though it's up my alley. All right, good to know. Maybe it's not that much up my alley. Maybe it's a 3. Kind of like Alan Wake. Yeah, it's kind of a 3. Kind of like Alan Wake, you guys. And then we have Arcania follows Seraph. Sitarif. Sorry. Arcania Titania Fall of Sitarev is the expansion to this game, I think, that is very much unplayed. And if we look at the time, it's only 4 hours, so that explains. And this is definitely less up my alley than before. Even less than before. We give it a priority of 4. And that is that. So we take the link from how long to beat. Put it in here. Right. There we go. That's it. Does that seem good to you? I think it's honest. I'm being fair with myself. I'm gonna have to be honest to myself. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because if you're gonna start cutting down games that you don't want to play, and potentially like some of these games might end up being retired, then I just put them in retired. Put this on 0 because I never touched it. Apparently, it's not my thing. But technically, it's not that either because it is kind of my thing. It's just not up there. So this will determine the points that we get in the end. It's like only 120, but if you retire a game and you have it up there in the list, it will deduct these points. Now comes the fun part, because this will mean that you're buying games that you're not finishing. And if you're buying games that you're not going to be playing, if you're retiring something without it having been played, it's gonna be even worse. So maybe we need another category for that. You have retired. We should add a new one. We should make it bad. We should make it real bad. Make it gray. Give it the name Never Playing. Does that make sense? Never Playing. Yes, apply to all. So this one should have it too now. Never Playing. Okay. Are we ever playing this? It's not out of the question. And it's also not retired. So we're just going to put this on unfinished. There. Ark Survival Evolved. I'm not going to put it up there. I have 99 hours and 55 minutes apparently on Ark Survival Evolved. That's from like back when we were playing it with the boys. But ages ago. I don't think I'll be doing another Ark game anytime soon. Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead. I have 2 minutes of game time. I wonder what happened there. Okay, so it's a military sim. It is unfinished, even though Arma 2 can be finished because it has a storyline. 8.5 hours. All right, so let's put this in here. That'd be 8.5 hours. It is unfinished. Will I ever play it? I mean, military sims are not like the arcadey shooters that you usually have, so this will be somewhere down below. Yeah, I think Operation Flashpoint are the only ones that I really like because the mechanics for aiming in those games were different as well. They were kind of I think it was Operation Flashpoint. Was that Operation Flashpoint? Operation Flashpoint. Yeah, this one. Oh man, Dragon Rising. Dragon Rising was a good game. Even though it was janky as fuck, I played this for hours, dude. Wow. Good times. Good times indeed. But what were we talking about? This one. Arma. Even though a lot of people told me back in the day as well, that's a good game, man. Trying to type here. Arma 2. Arrowhead? Operation Arrowhead? Why is it called Operation Arrowhead? You might come across one of your games. You'll be like, hey man, you're right. I should play that as well. You should play it. I'm like, this is for me. I know that I'm not really into military sims that much anymore. Especially like if you're not playing that with a bunch of friends, it's not the same. It's not the same. Unless you're like training to get into the freaking army. You want to get down with the lingo, you know? Arma 3. I own Arma 3 and nobody told me. Okay. There, 46.5 hours, modern gaming. But is that up there? It's even less up there. No. I'm going to be fair. It is similar. So this is unplayed. I think it's completely unplayed. It's not even unfinished. I don't think I've ever started Arma 3. Did I ever start Arma 3? I did. I played it for 5 hours and 45 minutes. Holy schmoly. So it is unfinished. And this is one, just regular Arma 3. Written like this, I think. Yeah, we're gonna keep to the naming conventions with the lines, please. Give it a link. With this link, apply. There we go. I think Operation Arrowhead was like an expansion to Arma 2 and it ended up in there, right? That makes sense. I think it would. I still can't believe that Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead, 3 years after the conflict. It's only 8.5 hours with the side missions as well. Crazy to think about how these games have evolved. Arx Fatalis, 55 minutes on Arx Fatalis. I mean, this game is different. It's an older game. It's from 2002, but again, Arcane Studios, you guys, these guys knew what they were doing, and like everything they've done so far after Arx Fatalis has been trying to like reimagine, re-bolster the creativity that went into Arx Fatalis. Like even the games that they made after that, right? So if you look at Arcane Studios' past, I don't know if they have all of their games on Steam though. They made a game with Ubisoft, but it's not in here, obviously, because Ubisoft is not really well known for their Might and Magic. I think it was Arcane Studios Might and Magic game. Dark Messiah Might and Magic is on Steam, but it was published by Ubisoft. Holy shit, it is on Steam and it's in my library? Okay, this was a good game though. This was a good game. I'm gonna be honest. This is a really good game. Yeah. Well then. All right, Arx Fatalis it is. Since this is like completely alphabetic, that makes sense. But we're at A and then the R, so we're getting there. I know this is not like the most invigorating content, but it can be an eye opener, if you will. If you're not really keeping track of your own backlog. If you've ever had the guts to look in your freaking library in Steam and be like, holy shit, I have so many games that I don't even play. Yeah, unfinished very much. I think I was playing this with like a couple of mods as well. Like for back in 2002, like 2002, this game had 27 hours of game time. Holy schmoly. Oh my god, man. That is quite impressive, actually, if you think about it, right? I know, and like not everything is freaking RuneScape, because RuneScape is from back in the day as well, and it did hold a lot of people's attention as well. There you go. So unfinished, Arx Fatalis is actually kind of up there, but with the jank that comes for fixing older games, again, this will get a 2. I mean, it's kind of unfair, you would think, but no, there's actually a bit of, I don't know, a barrier you have to go through before you get to play these games again, because just like Alone in the Dark from 2008, it is the same issue. It is trying to get these games to work as they should, because sometimes the refresh rate of your computer might be too high, and then what happens to your game is that it actually runs at a faster frame rate while everything starts breaking in a game. It happens a lot, actually, with older games. That's why GOG is a thing that exists. You know? Alright. We've been going for an hour and a half now, or an hour and 15 minutes if you count the opening time of the stream, but I'm gonna take a small break. I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee before it goes cold. So, please enjoy the clips. I will pause the music for now, but I will definitely return it when we're back. Okay, I'm going to start the countdown, 7.5, and I'll be back. I'll be back. See you soon. Welcome back. Well, we're back into the stream here. I opened this, but then I realized, okay, I've been going over this for like the last hour and a half, I think, at least. And we've gotten down to friggin' 23 games. That's all she wrote. No, I'm kidding. I'll probably get to like 30, and then I'm gonna switch to some Dark Tide a bit. Play some game, you know? But yeah, this has been really eye-opening, just going through this entire list. And like, it doesn't have to take that long, but like Dark Messiah could end up in this list too at some point. But it doesn't really matter because I'll be able to sort them and everything. Yeah, the entire cool thing is, hell yeah, Dark Tide, yes, Spirit, yes. Seraphia was asking me, so she hasn't played it in a while. So she's been playing a lot of Diablo, and she wants to switch it up a bit, you know? Which is good. That's a good thing. I've been working on my 40k drawing, so I'm on the mood for some Dark Tide. Hell yes, let's do it. So, for the remainder of this, I'll make sure that we have some music going as well. If it works, when it decides to work. If and when, you know, because usually these apps do work, but now in my case it is not working, so I'm just gonna restart it and see what happens. But yeah. Arma 3 is in there, so this can go off the list. This can go away. And then we have Autonauts versus Pirate Bots. I have absolutely no idea. What is this game? 38 hours? What is this game? Is this a strategy game? Simulation strategy. Okay. I can tell you right now, this is not gonna happen. So the way I'm gonna do this, right? This is gonna be an important thing about the entire calculation system of like scoring you. So let's say you have a game like this one, which is totally not high up on my list that I want to play. Like I would probably put this at 0 even. If you put something on 0 and it's unplayed or it's retired, right? Kind of like this game, Autonauts. Damn it. Versus Pirate Bots. Even though this is 38 hours, if it's 38 hours and you don't like it, where it's like 5 or 0, then this will make sure that these points that usually get deducted for being such a long game will actually go positive towards your total. As in, you'll have more points to show for actually cutting down a game from your list. But yeah, that's the whole idea about it. I can still play around with that. Is the music playing now? Because we literally are not streaming this to YouTube to play some music. Yeah, damn it, Muzak. Yeah, it should start playing again. We should have music now. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but yeah, it's been acting weird. Insert link. There we go. Yes. You know this is a professional stream, right? Oh yeah. Also, health update, like a really quick one before we finish this off and go into Dark Tide. I want to quit corn syrup drinks. And what I mean by this is anything that is like a soft drink usually has some form of corn syrup in it, or like at least something that binds with the taste they give it, right? And those are not necessarily all sugary. They can be aspartame and whatnot, like sweetened, right? But then again, if you have a lot of that, your insulin will skyrocket. And when your insulin skyrockets, you're not really burning your own energy resources. You're causing insulin to start using the sugars or the proteins that you have in your muscles rather than actually using what you have on hand with like fat and whatnot. This is kind of like boiling it down pretty much. But what I want to say is that I'm trying to cut down on things that might spike my insulin. Because when your insulin spikes, your fat cells shut off. They're not being utilized at that point, right? So I want to be able to make sure that I can, I don't know, key in on losing a bit of weight by also fasting throughout the day, having one meal a day, maybe, preferably. That's what I did today. I just had a couple of eggs. That's it. I had my coffee. I didn't have creamer in my coffee, but like I'm gonna have to cut down on that as well at some point. It's not necessarily going keto or anything like that, because keto didn't really help me out the last time I did it, because I kind of like start abusing sweeteners then? I think it's just in a way to cut out the entire situation with sugary and sweet stuff is what I'm getting at. That's what I want to do. Oh my goodness. This one goes on the unfinished list, and shame on me. Yeah? Shame on me for not playing the 108 hours this game brings. Wow, dude. That is the average Baldur's Gatu 3, okay? There we go. And hell yeah, man, you have to play it. Yes, I know. We're gonna play this. Like, if I can spend time on a stream ranting about my backlog, I can probably play that game. Like, no problem. I'll make it entertaining. Believe me, you. Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Yes, we have this as well. I wonder why. I have absolutely no idea. But I will put it in there. So did we get the box art for this one correct? Yes. Okay. And so if I select it, I can just plain texts, enter, smash. And then we have 81.5 hours. Now we just need the link for this game here. Plus, when you get your head around the combat, it's actually helped me a lot with the real D&D. That is a good point. I gathered that a lot from people's reviews as well. People that haven't really played D&D having to like conform to that type of gameplay. Yeah, it is new to most people. So Baldur's Gate is definitely one. I don't know about Baldur's Gate 2 though. Is this the very orthographic view? Yes, this is the one. Even though it might be really good, I'm sorry. That is a 4 for me. And I don't know if it's unplayed. It's unplayed. I don't know if I should retire it. I can always like sift through this list and keep retiring games. I'm a very visual person, so being able to see all the spells and things in action helps so much. I've heard they're all pretty good, but I've not played the others. Yes, me neither.
Is strength. You live, you affect your world. But is it what you need? You are different.
This became really serious all of a sudden.
Gifts offered to you.
This is Baldur's Gate 2. It's the enhanced edition, you guys. It looks like a freaking RuneScape to me. Yeah, there you go. Big difference, right? Alright, enough of that. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite songs. It's Flight by Tristram and somebody else, Bracken. I love this song. So good. It's so 2018. It is so 2018 streamer music, I swear. It's perfect. So Baldur's Gate is unplayed, but should we retire it? I think at some point I'm going to have to retire it. So I'll just retire it now. I will retire it. It is done, you guys. I'm sorry. It had to be done. Right, like, who has the time to go back before the time they were gaming? Well, what is this? Not available. This is not a game from 2013, let me tell you that much. Because this is the enhanced edition, so that doesn't really count. Bastion. I think I finished this. I did not finish this. Shame on me. Did I finish this on Xbox, though? I might have finished it on Xbox. Where do we find out? Where can I find out? Can I don't know. Was Bastion on PS4? Bastion. Oh, I have not finished this game. 2 out of 23 trophies? Last played 2016. No. We have not finished this. Can we go back? Thank you. Good game, though. Best narrator voice ever. So this is one of the games that I was mentioning before, by the way. Bastion is a game that you should definitely try. I didn't know it was 9 hours, but hey. It is definitely up there. This is like a 2 for me. Yeah, this is definitely a 2. Like, I would want to play this game again at some point. Even if it's on the Steam Deck. If it's not a 1, then I might not stream it. You know, I might just play it in my off time, just on the Steam Deck or something, because it works like that. Batman Arkham City. Oh my god, man. Yeah, this is different. I don't think I've ever played this. No, I have no playtime on this. 21 and a half. 21 and a half hours, guys. I hear it's good. So I should play it. I hear it's really good, actually. I think White Light made a really good video on this. White Light from YouTube. He's a guy that does in-depth videos. Like when I say in-depth, it is really in-depth. This guy goes for like 1 hour and a half or something about one game. Goes into really depth of the gameplay mechanics and everything. So it is on Play, it is on PC, it is number 1. Or number 2, sorry. Battle versus Chess. This seems like a funny game to me. Battle versus Chess is 25 hours. It is a number 3. Yes, I like chess. I think I will play this at some point. And I don't know if I've played it already. I've played it for 37 minutes, and it's pretty good. It is unfinished, but I will definitely revisit this at some point when I'm older and enjoying some whiskey in a cabin somewhere during a winter storm or something, where I have Wi-Fi and everything is perfectly fine. You know? Battle Block Theater. This was a good party game. All right, here we are. This is the last game I'm going to put in, you guys. Battle Block Theater. Very specific. I try to be. This was also the fact that it says arcade and they took the box art from the Xbox Live Arcade back in the day. That's kind of funny to me. This is definitely unfinished. I remember playing this game. Yeah, 23 minutes. Even though I played only 23 minutes, it is unfinished, and we will revisit this. It is not all the way up there. It is a 3 for me. It's a party game. If you don't have friends, this might not really go so well. I also don't know if it's like over the internet. This song is a blast from the past. Hell yes, it is. This playlist is a blast from the past. This is 2018. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Spirit. Okay, so how do I... There we go. All right. So now I will quickly shift. That's going to be it. It saves it automatically. So what I will do is I will switch my displays for you guys so you can see my Xbox when I turn it on. And then we'll hop into some Dark Tide. I'm going to quickly go in here. What is this, week 4? Should I get on my organ or should I get on something else? What was I playing before? Veteran. Veteran Pew Pew. That'll be the title, you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on week 4 now for the amount of times we've been playing. I think we've been going for a month by the end of this week. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Psyker. I'm not great at the build yet. All right, so you're going to get on your Psyker. I might get on my Veteran. Seems like a plan to me. All right. Then we're going to put this on Dark Tide, you guys. Say goodbye to just chatting. Warhammer Dark Tide, done. We are currently in the Dark Tide category. People are going to be so confused when they open up this screen. But not for too long. There you go. I'm going to make sure that I drag these tabs into the right order. And then I shall hide this. And then I can continue watching the gameplay with you guys. Oh, we're on the dashboard. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, I started playing this game, by the way. It's called Evil West, and it's freaking awesome. I don't know how it like escaped my sight. The entire point is also me wanting to put this on the list with the Game Pass tag, and if I finish it, I get extra points. See what I mean with like that list is gonna be coming really handy. And like anybody that has the list, like can reach it through our Discord once it's finished, and you're gonna be able to use it for yourself. Delete the games that you don't want. It'll like recalculate your stats for you. But yeah, there you go.